Good morning, guys. I think today's the 8th. Excuse my throat. It's a little bit scratchy. I think it's just from all the travel. I'm real careful to wash my hands, and we try to use the restroom when we're traveling, you know, at friends and different things. But it happens, and it might be from all the cleaners that are at the Goodwill. When they bring out the clothing, they treat it with a certain chemical. And so I try to get home and wash that, not just for me, but for my customers. But I've kind of had huge piles of clothes laying in my office for 2 or 3 days, which I normally bring them right up to the laundry or take them straight to the laundromat. So that could be what it is. But no one in my family's sick, and we all were around Thanksgiving and even near Christmas. We just one after the other. But I can tell it's not really that. It's more of yeah, I'm pretty highly sensitive to some cleaners and candles, and I've just been around a bunch of that stuff at the bins. So anyway, I wanted to show you my no-spend breakfast. This is a leftover Kodiak pancake that I made. I have still a huge box of Kodiak pancake mix, which I love. So my husband and I are each going to have one of those. And then I have my leftover catfish from the Roadhouse about a day ago. I really need to finish that up. We have bananas, we have, let me spin around here. We have blueberries, and then we have frozen Eggo waffles, which I like those, but I would rather find the time somehow to make my own pancakes and freeze them or something. And then I do have coconut flour, so I don't love the coconut flour pancakes as much, no matter what I've done. They do taste good, but I just love the Kodiak more. But of course, I already have that on hand, and the Kodiak is more expensive. When you go to re-buy it, I think the Kodiak is just about the same price as the coconut flour. Coconut flour isn't cheap. But anyway, I'm going to, you know, after the Kodiak runs out, or interspersed with the Kodiak, I'm going to make coconut flour pancakes. The problem with the coconut flour pancakes is that the main ingredient used to be eggs, or is eggs. It is eggs. And that used to be a very cheap thing. You know, you can make a pretty big batch of coconut flour pancakes for a couple bucks. But now that eggs are $6, I might just have to leave that coconut flour in the freezer or find a different recipe. But most coconut flour recipes I know need a lot of moisture because it soaks up the moisture. And so unless I want to go spend $6 just to use up that coconut flour, I'm going to have to do some research, you know, when I get some time. It's in the freezer, and it's fine, and it's well preserved, and I'm not going to worry about it. So there is a limit to what I can do on no spend. Like I said, I'm pretty sensitive to smells, and on eBay, when I bring home the clothing that I'm going to sell, I wash it. And normally I would, you know, use whatever detergent I have and then just do an extra rinse. And then if I'm buying detergent, I buy the free and clear, just for me, for everybody. But I went to an estate sale about, I'd say it's going on a year and a half ago now. And this is my laundry room. Excuse it because of all the eBay stuff. You can still see down here where I have a bunch of cleaners. And then up here I have SOS pads. And I have more there. I have more, what do you call that? Murphy's oil soap type stuff, and Comet. And so what happened is that I was asked to go to an estate sale by a friend. And, you know, she just invited me and one other person, and they were just getting rid of all that. So I got, I mean, I still have it left, and it's been about a year and a half ago. I still have cleaners under my sink here from like a year and a half ago. And so, you know, that was a huge blessing. I mean, I haven't bought dishwasher soap, no, not dishwasher, dish soap, Comet, Barkeeper's Friend, any of that for a year, because I got invited to that estate sale. And I've spent a ton of money there on other things, but the cleaners and stuff, they just felt like nobody would want. And so, but this is going to have to go. It is so highly scented. I know it's not detergent. I know it's fabric softener, but I was going to put it in there just for you know, something. I was going to just add it to the wash and add it with my normal detergent. But it is just so highly scented, and on eBay people will complain if you send them, even if the clothes are washed and they know they're clean, they will complain. So if it were just for my family and if I wasn't so sensitive, I would keep that, because it is like huge. It's a huge thing, so I hate to get rid of it. On the other hand, I hate to waste water just trying to rinse it out. So I think I'm going to take it to church today and bless somebody else with it. I hate to see it go, because I was going to use it for detergent all week and try to save money. But I'm going to have to just go up here locally to my Family Dollar and get kind of the cheapest, you know, low scent or no scent stuff I can. It's just what's going to have to happen. So I think you do the best you can. And that was my strategy. I do have cider vinegar in there, and I thought, well, if I mix this with cider vinegar and all this stuff, but then I'm going to have to go buy more vinegar anyway. And I just, everything I thought about to save money to kind of use this up, it just looked like it was going to cost more money. And especially since, I mean, this may be what's making my throat scratchy. So, because I haven't used it. I've let it sit. I kept thinking I was going to use it, but I had so many other detergents to use that this was down to the last wire. And I love the smell. It's not the product or anything to do with them. It's just my own sensitivity. And so yeah, but it's a nice bottle. Someone at church will love me for giving this to them, and I believe, you know, we should give and pass on too. So, all right, guys, that's my plan for breakfast. Now, we are going to go to lunch, but my husband and I, in the last couple months, mostly for fitness reasons, when we go out to lunch with people after church, we have been splitting something. Part of it, I mean, it's going to work out great now that I'm doing the no spend, low spend, but a lot of it was more because we were trying to save calories. Because on a Sunday, you know, we would go out to dinner at these restaurants and just eat a ton of, you know, fries and everything. And I usually would bring half of mine home, but my husband would get to talking, and pretty soon, you know, he'd eaten just this huge amount of food. And so we decided to start splitting it. And you know what? We're very rarely hungry after lunch. But if we are, then we're going to come home and we've got peanut butter and jelly. We have some bread left that really needs used up. Tonight I'm going to make baked potatoes, and then I've got to, oh no, actually I'm not. We have a party at church, and so there's pizza and all that provided, so we don't have to buy anything for tonight. So that's good. And I do have detergent for today, enough to get by in my laundry room. So today should be a no spend day. So yeah, actually I'm not going to go get the detergent today. I'll get it tomorrow. And then, let's see, we have all of this summer sausage. So if my husband, if there's not enough catfish for breakfast and he feels like he needs more protein, then we have these gifts that were given to us. We have the summer sausage, and then we have that one, and then down here we have cheese and summer sausage. So I was going to buy bacon, but I thought, you know, we've got protein sources. We've definitely still got some eggs. And I'm not planning on doing any baking this week that I know of. So we've got plenty of protein sources. You want some green peppers, huh? Okay, so I've got to give Frodo his green peppers. We try to buy natural dog treats when we can, and I got these on sale. So he loves peppers, so I'm going to go ahead and get him one. He's happy that there was a sale, huh? And these came all cut up, so as long as we use them soon. There you go, buddy. He'll be happy, and we just use these as dog treats. And then if I had a recipe I was going to make, that would be great to have basically 3 full peppers, I think it is, for just $2.40. That's, you know, I guess if you get them on sale, if you get all green peppers, it might be cheaper, but you know, I'm also trying to conserve my time, because if you've watched my eBay videos, I have a lot to accomplish this week, and I have to eliminate. I can't really delegate. I could delegate to my VA, and I probably will use them this week a lot. But yeah, eliminate, delegate, and then automate, and so that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, well, Frodo says goodbye. We are going to go take a freezing cold walk outside. I've got to get my Carhartt lined pants on, literally, And so if it's light enough out, I'll make a quick video from outside, but I don't even know what the degrees are. It is cold this morning, but we have a full day at church, and I really need the workout of some kind. So I'm going to put my weight vest on. I always put my Carhartt coat on, and then I put my weight vest over it. And I'll try to take a picture of my weight vest. I got it on sale at a garage sale years ago. And it's great, except that it doesn't have a buckle up by the chest on the top. Get down. You get down. Up by the top of the chest. And so if I'm wearing it in the summer, it swings around a little bit too much on my shoulders, and it can hurt my back. So thankfully right now it's cold enough, and I can wear it, and it just fits really snug on top of that Carhartt vest, and it adds about 20 pounds at least. I haven't weighed it, but if I remember right, when I got it years ago, it was like 20 pounds. So I wear that when we go walking. The reason I started wearing that too is my husband had injured his foot, and so he had to go so slow walking, and that was a couple years ago. Now he's back up to pace, and I probably wouldn't need to wear it, but it just adds that extra intensity. If, like today, I think I'm only going to get one workout in, unless I really come home at noon after we eat and then work out again. Then I would have to shower again for the event tonight. So I think I'm going to just work out this morning and take one shower and get ready, and then I'll work off and on in the middle of the day. And then after the movie tonight, hopefully I'm able to relax and I have my work done. All right, guys, well, that's my no-spend plan. I think I'm going to go ahead and put a few blueberries on my pancake. If you're going to get fruit, these big bags of blueberries at Sam's Club are like, I want to say they're 12. I mean, it lasts us forever. Like, we're going to put 20 blueberries on our pancakes today, and it just lasts forever. And so what I'm trying to do, too, this week is look at what has not gone up in the store. Like eggs, of course. I mean, they're like 50% higher than they used to be. So if I have to buy more protein sources, I'm going to do less eggs. And peanut butter, at least on sale, I have not seen it go up. And so that's kind of our plan. All right, you guys have a good day. Depending on what I do tonight, I think that since we're eating over at the church, we're just going to have a mooch supper. That's what I call it, because we had a couple mooch meals this week where we didn't intend to, but it ended up that people either invited us over. On Monday, someone invited us over for supper, and then, of course, we had my son pay for dinner, without even knowing we were trying to do this thing. And so another mooch meal is coming up, so that's great. All right, you guys, you have a good day, and look in your freezer, see what's in there. Bye-bye.